Hit the like button, y'all. Let's go. We back. I got one for y'all. If y'all thought part one, part two was the shit, y'all wait to part three. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. We back tonight. What they thought we wasn't coming back, we on fire. Double tap the screen. Let's go. We far from done. Let's go, man. Y'all thought I wasn't gonna spend the rest of my born day with y'all? Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? Huh? This ain't no special day for me. The only special thing about this day is I get to spend it with y'all. Straight like that. Okay? Double tap the screen because I got some shit for your ass. Let's continue to get everybody up in here. Strategic Live, where my fire starters at. Welcome to G Fear, Strategic Fire TV. We are here, y'all. Double tap the screen. Let's go. All trolls are welcome. Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation, man. Everybody that's coming up in here, man. Appreciate all the birthday wishes, man. What's good with y'all? Vicky, what's up? Rodney, what's good? Jimmy, what's up? Kimberly, what's good? Journey of Sins, what's up? Keep bringing it through, y'all. Let's go. Y'all know I'm going to do my motherfucking job, right? Everything it says in the title and in my thumbnail, don't I always strategically prove my shit? And don't y'all know the protocol over here? We don't cram everything up all at one time. You see, none of you content creators better not try to steal my shit either. Because like I said, we far from done with this D'Angelo situation as I strategically break this down. This is why I let everybody do what they was gonna do and everybody stop talking about it, right? Now watch this shit. Hit the like button. All right? I appreciate everybody that's coming up in here because we're going to strategically fuck them up. And like I said, I was going to do with this situation, right? I promised y'all in a real-time vertical format, I was going to give y'all some of the best content, okay, that the vertical format can find in the algorithm. This is what they looking for, personality in the vertical format. So this is the fuck we here to do. We got all that and a little bit more. Let's go. Double tap the screen. Where my fire starters at? Let's heat the algorithm up. Drop y'all fire and TVs in the chat. Drop y'all fire and TVs in the chat. What the thumbnail say? The thumbnail say, the witch hunt. The witch hunt of D'Angelo. Days before his death. Erykah Badu warned them. Didn't I tell y'all what was going on? Don't y'all know how Erykah Badu came in the game? Hit the like button. Don't y'all know how Erykah Badu got her debut appearance? When she first did that little act for D'Angelo, that's how she actually really got discovered. And she left her homegirl to pursue her solo career with this neo soul. Hit the like button. We gonna fuck them up. And not only are we gonna fuck them up, I told y'all what this shit was all connected to, right? And we gonna go all the way back to the motherfucking origins, just like they did with this neo soul situation. And we gonna break it down. Shout out everybody that's coming up in here. I appreciate y'all. Let's continue to get the likes up. Hype the live up, okay? We have 2 like and hype buttons in the vertical now. You have a like button and you have a hype button, okay? So I need y'all to like it and hype it up. Like it and hype it up. We gotta come through this algorithm tonight, just like we've been doing the past couple of days. Let's go. I got y'all. Shout out Angela. Shout out all my members. Shout out all my fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers, and everybody that's coming up in here tonight. Man, I got one for y'all ass. No funny shit. We back. Yeah. We back, y'all. It's up. It's up. Okay? Let's get the views, the master lights and the lights, the master views, because y'all already know I'm going to start popping that shit, right? Strategically, right? Because Erykah, Badu, you think you was a little slick bitch, right? You thought nobody was going to find out what the fuck you were doing and what the fuck you were up to, right, bitch? Yeah, and I'm calling you out because I'm confident at what I'm talking about, and I got the receipts, and I'm going to prove it to everybody tonight. Right in real time on this live that Erykah Badu snaked out D'Angelo and Angie Stone. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. Watch this shit. Okay? Watch this shit. Because when Erykah Badu came into the game, how she got discovered, okay? She was a backup singer for D'Angelo one night. And she just so happened to get discovered, all right? And with this little situation that she was in beforehand, she left that situation, left her partner abandoned to pursue this commercial success with this neo soul situation. Now, peep the game now. This is where things get a little bit critical. All right, now everybody that hit the like button, appreciate all the birthday wishes and everybody that's coming up in the vertical format. A lot of people don't know that we live, so I need y'all to like, share, and subscribe. And let's get the awareness out, y'all, okay? Because these motherfuckers think they slick, and they not slicker than the fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers. Now, before we start this live, everything we hear in this live tonight is alleged, all right? It's for educational, entertainment, and research purposes only. We must do the disclaimer, because they be bugging and shit and all that. We gotta do the due diligence. So with that being said, y'all know what it is, and y'all know what it ain't. We fire starters. We walk, talk, breathe, analyze, and transition through the fire on a daily. All right? We come equipped with our fire suits. Okay? So with that being said, hit that like button. Make sure y'all share it. And if y'all just coming up in here and y'all a new fire starter, hawker, walker, or stalker, make sure y'all make it official. Join the channel. Get your Fire Flame Inferno badges. And if you ain't too sure of the badge, subscribe. Come over here for a little while. Come burn in the fire with us, respectfully, strategically. Shout out Angela for the super chat, man. Appreciate you, man. Let's go. We about to tear it up tonight. Because it was a couple of days before D'Angelo's death, right? Now, I've been trying to tell y'all that D'Angelo been dead for a couple years already, allegedly, bro. Y'all think it's a game. If y'all go do your own strategical research with everything I done wrote down, and I haven't broke down everything, I told y'all we far from done. And I promised I had more that was gonna rock y'all world. Yeah. Y'all will actually see that D'Angelo has been MIA. Nobody has seen him. Not only has nobody has seen him, all right, allegedly he was knocked down before Angie Stone. You see what I'm saying? But they just so happened to announce his death around this time for a reason, okay? And due to that reason, the way These alleged neo-soul artists like Erykah, Badu, top-ranking witch, top-ranking priest that be conjuring all this energy, she warned D'Angelo, y'all, a couple of days before D'Angelo's death. Hit the like button, drop your fire and TVs in the chat. If y'all want me to drop the receipt right now, I need everybody to continue to like and hype this video up. Seriously, because this spot, we about to blow some shit away tonight. Okay, we gonna be here a little bit too. It's gonna be one of them vertical lives where we gonna get some motherfucking crazy engagement. I got a feeling about this live tonight. All right? Yes, sir. Okay, because we got all the clips is loaded, right? We done loaded all the motherfucking clips up over the last 2 days. We done loaded the motherfucking ammo up, right? I told y'all we was going to war with these fucking demons, didn't I? On part 3. So the last 2 days we've been loading up the ammo. We've been preparing, all right? Putting on our fire suits, our fire boots, okay? Getting our ammunition, okay? Getting our torches so we can get ready to stomp, step, and stand on this shit. So now that we on the front line, like strategical gladiators, right? Now it's time to swing the motherfucking fire. Now it's time to swing these motherfucking flames. Now it's time to let the motherfucking guns fly. It's time to let them go now, y'all. Y'all ready? Now, a couple of days before D'Angelo's death, Erykah Badu warned D'Angelo. Not only did she warn D'Angelo, she sent a very cryptic message. Not only did she send a very cryptic message, peep the game. Since D'Angelo died, has Erykah Badu said anything? Huh? So check this out. All right, yeah, we got the receipts tonight, y'all, in a vertical format. Shout out the whole nation. Check this shit out. Check this shit out now. Okay? When did D'Angelo die, y'all? What that date say? Everybody hit the like button. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Come on, we can do a lot better than that. We got over 80, 90 plus. Let's get them all the way up at least to 75, man. Let's go. What that date say? October 14th, right? Now, have we heard anything from Erykah Badu since D'Angelo's death? Remind you, D'Angelo discovered Erykah Badu. Hit the like button, strategic drop. D'Angelo discovered Erykah Badu and brought her career commercially, successfully in a commercial format. Before Erykah Badu came in contact with D'Angelo and Neo Soul and the cow dude who run the Neo Soul brand, she was just a regular wannabe local fucking artist that didn't have no recognition. Nobody knew who the fuck she was. Nobody didn't give a fuck. Okay? Nobody never heard of this bitch. D'Angelo discovered her, right? Right. Not only did D'Angelo discover her, I explained to y'all earlier that Angie Stone was writing all of Erykah Badu's shit, right? And Erykah Badu was just the voice and the vocal cords behind it all. No Diddy, no funny shit. Just like D'Angelo was the vocal cords behind his career. But Angie Stone was the one that had it on paper, right? Right? So, as I strategically start to set fire and flame right now, if someone brought you in the game and somebody got you recognized, you're not going to give your condolences. You're not going to give a tribute to them. If it wasn't for this man, D'Angelo, nobody would know who you is, Erykah Badu. Right? But a couple of days before D'Angelo's death, y'all, okay, Erykah Badu posted something on Instagram. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. Let's go. And what date was this? Let's go. Get the likes up. We damn they got over 100 plus. Y'all see this, right? It ain't October 14th. What that date say? October 9th. Hold on. Let me move it back some, man. October 9th, right? See this, right? Hit the like button. Strategic drop. This was October 9th. A couple of days before D'Angelo's death, she was warning the world what the announcement was going to be. Me and D on my mama. Hit the like button. Right? Don't you know the name of her new album that's coming out? It's called what? Hit the like button. Strategic drop. Okay? The name of her new album that's being promoted right now, why she has this spiritual, demonic, demon baby inside of her, allegedly. Okay, she's promoting this album right along with D'Angelo's death, days before he died, days before it was announced. As her post reads, hit the like button, y'all. Okay, let's continue to get everybody up in here. Right in your face, right? Right in your face, right? Huh? This is October 9th. When did D'Angelo die? Huh? The 14th, right? She told him 5 days before his death, we coming, motherfucker. I'm coming. And not only am I coming, I'm coming to take your soul. And this is why Jaguar Wright hauled out of that genre. Okay? And her second album was what? Divorcing Neo to Marry Soul. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. Jaguar Wright's second album, when she started to flip on him after she sold her soul for the Coca-Cola New Soul record deal. Jaguar Wright, where you at, bitch? Where you at, ho? Because I knew we was going to get back on your ass some type of way. And you ain't been speaking about this Angie Stone situation, right? And you ain't been speaking about this D'Angelo situation, right? You've been adding a whole lot of bullshit in the game. Because Erykah Badu is your first cousin. Y'all got the same last name, bitch. You and Erykah Badu got the same last name. Both your last name is right. Y'all are first cousins. She put you on. That's how you started touring with the Roots. She never was signed with the Roots, y'all. If y'all do y'all research on Jaguar Wright was never signed with the Roots. She went on tour with the Roots and got fucked allegedly, by all these individuals. And that's how she got initiated into the neo-soul genre by letting Questlove, Black Thought, allegedly, Common, D'Angelo, Talib, Kwawi, all these motherfuckers run through her. You see what I'm saying? When they was done with her, she went on a tour with them, bro. They never signed her. They never signed her. You know that, right? They never signed Jaguar. They passed Jaguar on around the industry. She was trying to find a gig any and everywhere. Even if it was unplugged out the socket on MTV. Okay? Shout out everybody that's coming up in here. Like, share, subscribe. We need to get the likes up to match the views. We got over 100 plus. 20 minutes just starting. Trust me, we gonna kick this motherfucker down tonight. Watch my work. Watch me work this shit. Because Erykah Badu, you should be ashamed of yourself. How you gonna shout this man out and warn and tell the world, everybody, because you know allegedly they got to put it in our face, right? Before it happened, right? They have to put it in plain sight, right? Now, all this is alleged now, okay? But y'all know what it is and what it ain't. And from what my resources have been telling me, what I have been gathering, since this situation with Angie Stone went down, this is why I'm so ahead of the game. I'm deep in debt with this content. I'm deep in debt. I'm bringing y'all deep in debt. And we're aligning strategical facts with receipts. Making real life matters. Make real life sense. Now, D'Angelo died on, like I said, let's get back to it. Strategical. He died on the 14th, right? So, Erykah, if D'Angelo means that much to you, me and my mama, me and D or my mama, I had never heard or seen anything like this in this world. He had an old thing that had been hidden, buried for a long time. I recognized it right away. His manager, Kedar, that's the dude I'm talking about. I called him Ken or Cal. I knew it started with a K. That's the dude who can draw up on the back end with this neo-soul situation. Okay? Kedar became my record label president. Revisit some. D'Angelo, I call him Sunshine. Hit the like button. Sun worship. Ritual. Days before his death. Right? Hit the like button. See this, right? The Voodoo album. See those cryptic numbers with them cryptic messaging? Anybody with any common sense can decipher what's going on here, right? Okay? So Erykah Badu, she say, on my mama. I call him Sunshine. Check it out. So when D'Angelo died, y'all, 5 days ago, This is what she put up. I'm God. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. She said, I'm God. I'm the witch of this shit. Fuck D'Angelo now, right? On the day he died? Wait a minute. 5 days ago? Wasn't you just shouting him out 5 days before that? Now it's all of a sudden, fuck him. You playing God now, right? You playing God now, right? Look at the darkness. One-eye symbolism. Strategic drop. Okay, this was an alleged spiritual, ritualistic death of D'Angelo. And Erykah Badu conjured the energy. Like I said, she's pregnant with this demonic demon baby. Okay? You see this shit, right? She letting you know she's dropping this month. See this, right? Erykah Badu is due. In order for her to be due, blood must have been what? They needed blood. Allegedly, y'all. All this is alleged, but y'all know what it is and what it ain't. I mean, and what it ain't. She said Erykah Badu is due. Mother tongue, issue 9. Issue 9, October 9th. She told the world what was going to happen to D'Angelo on the 9th of October. See this, right? Now, what's the chances of her shouting him out, right? Shout out Angela for the super sticker, super chat. Continue to hype this video up, y'all. We just started. She warned everybody and the world what was going to happen to D'Angelo days before it happened. And she conjured a world tour off of it, allegedly. Mama's gun. You know what she said, right? Me and D'Angelo was together. It was me and him. My mama. You see, Angie Stone knew D'Angelo was running through all these individuals. Because that's how she came in contact with D'Angelo. Remember, Angie Stone was 30 years old. Some people say D'Angelo was 16 and 17 when she really started fucking with D'Angelo, y'all. Okay? So like I said, what woman in their right mind at the age of 30, 32 years old start jumping out there fucking with a 17, 18-year-old having kids by him, bro? We talk about a grown, full, mature adult woman. Back in that time, we can see that shit might happen now, normally. Because how the generation and time has changed, right? But back then, that wasn't really a thing. That was weird. That was off limits. That was a no-no. Why she got a pass? Everybody talking about Jay-Z and Aaliyah, or Kelly and Aaliyah, Dame Dash and Aaliyah, Andre Rison, Left Eye, and all this and all that, right? But ain't nobody talking about Angie Stone and D'Angelo. Hit the like button, strategic drop. Let's go. Ain't nobody off limits. Weird man shit, right? And you know why it was weird man shit? You know why Angie Stone, okay, gave herself away in a demonic way? Okay? For fame, fortune, and success. Fame, fortune, and success. Okay? They all were getting down with the get down together. Okay? Now, it's something else that I want to drop on y'all. All right, I need everybody to double tap the screen. Hit the like button. Okay? Hit the like button. Because it's a lot of things that's going down with this soul situation. All right? Like I said, man, we got over 100 plus. Respectfully, let's get the engagement to match the likes, and the likes to match the engagement. Okay? Because, like I said, Neo Soul. You got Neo Soul, you got New Soul, and you got Death Soul. All these are one and the same. Let me say it again. You got the New Soul, N-U Soul. Then you got Death Soul, D-E-F Soul. Then you got Neo Soul. And allegedly, all this is demonic energy being conjured up. You see what I'm saying? And every person that I named is involved with Death Soul, New Soul, and Neo Soul. When I was explaining to y'all about Music Soul Child, as I strategically break this down, right? Why you think Music Soul Child, like I said earlier, right? He lost his mind so bad. He signed that contract to Death Soul, right? Death Soul. And it literally, all right, killed his soul. Literally put the death in him. Took the soul out of him and put the death in him. While he's creating his first album, he went through a mental breakdown, got sent to a mental asylum, was on all kinds of drugs and everything. Right? Right? Now, right after that, y'all don't remember. He came out, had a couple hits, then he faded out and came back. But when he came back, he took the Soul Child out of his name. Hit the like button. Remember that? Remember he took the Soul Child out of his name and just left music? Hit the like button. Strategic drop. Then he came back with another alter ego. Hit the like button. He started tapping into spirits again. This time, he knew how to handle it a little bit better. You see, when they first started plaguing on him, he couldn't handle that shit. You see what I'm saying? But then, he wound up getting acquainted with the energy, right? Because he started off as Music Soul Child. Peep the game. He went through a mental disturbing breakdown. It was dark, bro. He tell you this out his mouth. It's all in articles and everything. He went to the crazy house, the mental asylum. He was trying to kill himself and everything. Right? Check this out. When he came back, he was so scared to death, bro. That shit scared the shit out of him so bad, he tried to stray away from it. And he took the Soul Child out of his name and just left music. He took the Soul Child out. Okay? And you know why allegedly he took the Soul Child out? Because he claimed that it wasn't so inspiring anymore? How was it so inspiring when your first album is so successful? Hit the like button, strategic drop. Check this out now. All right. Check it out. Easy work. Check it out. He said he felt uninspired. The phrase refers to a period when Music Soul Child dropped Soul Child from his name as he felt uninspired. Why would you feel uninspired when your first album is a smash hit? Make it make sense. Then he just came back as Music with that cue, right? Like Questlove, like Sadiq. You see what I'm saying? Pay attention. But anyway, he said he felt uninspired. Then he brought it back in 2007. You see this, right? He started playing with it again. Okay? Peep the game. When it first went down, he couldn't handle it. Then he brought it back in 2007. Okay? And when you invert the two sevens together, you got the all-seeing eye triangle. All right? The name change was an attempt to have a new brand as he came back as Hustle, the Hustle, the Who Sell or something, a separate alter ego. You see this, right? A separate alter ego. Dropping the name in 2001. Bringing it back. It's all in our face. And not only is it all in our face, so is the death of D'Angelo. So is the death of D'Angelo. Because when you look at check this out. All right? Let me show y'all something. You see this, right? Your Precious Love. D'Angelo and Erykah Badu. 1996. Okay? Your Precious Love. Not to mention. All right? Which she represents. Not only you better call Tyrone, but what's the other one? Like I said, it's only a couple. It ain't like she got a whole list of shit. Now, what am I supposed to do when I want you in my world? Want you in my world? How can I want you for myself when you already someone's, right? I guess I see you next lifetime. Huh? What? I guess I see you next lifetime. Right? So she's letting you know. What am I supposed to do when I want you in my world? I want you all for myself, but you already somebody else's, right? What happens? What happens? We know that she put, allegedly, these demonic love spells on these people, right? Like she did Common, right? Not only that, she tell you, if I can't have you for myself, I guess I see you next lifetime. And it's not like next lifetime, like y'all thinking, okay, I transition, she transition, we transition to the next life and meet up. No, I see you next lifetime because, bitch, I'ma kill your ass. I'm going to kill your ass. I see you next lifetime. Y'all think it's a game, bro? Listen, it's demonic messagings and messaging in these songs and in these lyrics, bro. This shit been going on for ages. Like I said, deaf soul. Pay attention. Deaf soul. Right? New soul. Watch the strategic breakdown. Def Jam. And everybody might be looking at it and thinking about it like, okay, that's deaf. That's hype. That's dope. Yeah, I like that. That type of deaf. No, Def Jam. This music that's jamming in your ear will be the death of black people. Hit the like button. A Def Jam. A Def Jam. A Def Soul. Not your hype. You're dope. I like your soul. No, a Def Soul. Okay? I'm going to kill your spirit and take it from you. You're going to sell it to me. Jaguar Wright with the Coca-Cola. Check this shit out, right? All right? The like button. Where she come from? Why Erykah Badu? Everybody putting these hoes on out the blue with these motherfuckers, right? See this, right? Right was brought to the attention of hip-hop group The Roots. I explained to y'all earlier what the Roots really represent and what it means, what the definition of roots really mean. Putting roots in a spell and a curse on someone, which eventually led to her going on tour with them. She never was signed. After they passed her around, she later appeared on MTV Unplugged as a backup singer for Jay-Z. It was featured in a Coca-Cola advert as part of the brand's New Soul campaign. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. New Soul. What type of new soul you think they're talking about? Jaguar. What was the last logo we seen before Left Eye got into that so-called accident? Huh? When Peep the game. Watch how I align this shit. What was the last logo we seen before Left Eye swerved off the road? It was the Coca-Cola shit, right? Right? It was the Coca-Cola situation, right? Watch this shit. Everybody hit the like button, y'all. I got y'all. Okay. Jaguar Wright appeared in the Coca-Cola commercial February 2022 as a part of a national TV campaign that featured her song, The What Ifs. She was a part of a 2003 series of commercial for Coca-Cola classic alongside the Roots and other artists, right? 2002. When did Left Eye die? Now it just said what? Jaguar. Check it out now. Let me show you this. Peep the game. March, April. 2 months after Left Eye dies. Excuse me. 2 months before Left Eye dies. Jaguar Wright. See this, right? Her accident was on March 30th. Filmed for a March 30th and toured there. Okay, bet. That was the documentary, excuse me. Right, she died on the 25th. Jaguar Wright did the Coca-Cola commercial February 2002. 2-2, second month, 6, right? It was for a New Soul campaign, right? New Soul, part of a brand New Soul campaign. New Soul. What new soul are they talking about? Whose soul was they about to replace and why? Jaguar, I told you, bitch. And you lucky I'm giving you a pass. And it's not a meltdown. Lisa Left Eye Lopez. And what was the last thing Left Eye just so happened to have in her hand before the accident? A Coca-Cola canister, right? Hit the like button. Strategic drop. Left eye. Huh? One eye. Symbolism. The left eye, right? So when Jaguar Wright drops this album, check it out. Jaguar Wright drops this album Check it out. With her left eye showing. Hit the like button. See this, right? Turn the fire up, y'all. Are y'all not entertained? Are y'all not entertained? I know we prime time, and it's a lot of people. It's a lot of activity going on in the YouTube streets right now. You know what I'm saying? But I need everybody to continue to hit that like button. Hype it up. Y'all been doing excellent on the likes and the views and the engagement, man. All right, we far from done. Okay, so let's let it simmer a little bit, because it's starting to stick, right? It's starting to burn. We burning these motherfuckers up. Drop y'all fire and TVs in the chat if we burn these motherfuckers up, man. Y'all ain't a fire starter yet? What y'all waiting on? Please consider coming over here, being a member. Join the Fire Starter family and Strategic Fire TV. Only $2.99 a month. Right out the gate. You ain't got to have a certain tier or any of that or a certain amount of time to get access to special badges, emojis, and perks. Not over here. Right out the gate, you get access right to them. Right out the gate. You get access to special, custom-made emoji, badges, and perks that you won't get nowhere else. Custom-made from me to you. Custom made. And let's not forget, how many of y'all actually got subscriptions and memberships, right? How many of y'all actually got subscriptions and memberships on channels and platforms that y'all don't even know who y'all supporting, bro? They don't even engage with y'all. They artificially engage with y'all. That's an artificial engagement. That's not a real-time engagement that they be doing, bro. I'm just keeping it real. They don't turn the camera on and they just drop videos. You just hear their voice. You don't know who they are. And you got people that support them. Members of them swear they're a part of something. You don't even know who the fuck they is if you walk past them. Respectfully. Respectfully. Motherfuckers ain't been up here 4-5 years. And motherfucker never seen them a day in their life. They can manipulate the shit out of y'all now with the AI. Now they can AI their voice. You don't know who the fuck it is. It could be a fucking AI system now. Y'all actually thinking it's a real person. You see what I'm saying? And people be over there, yeah. Then you got some of these content creators, right? They got a nerve to have family night, members only night. Nigga, I don't even know you. Members only, family night, members only night on Fridays and Saturdays. This shit been going on for years now. People engaging with an artificial fucking screen. And like I said, everybody ain't made for the camera, bro. Anybody can pop some shit. You see, but it's different when it's lights, camera, and action. Everybody ain't got the ability for the camera. Everybody ain't camera ready, bro. Everybody not comfortable on camera. This is why they don't turn the camera on. If they turn the camera on, it's going to fuck up their whole channel and content. Because it's going to throw them off. They're not comfortable in their own skin. Hit the like button. We just continue to cook. I'm going to get right back. I got y'all. Told you. It's prime time. Get a little used to it. And I'm not popping real shit or what? They're not comfortable in their skin. They're not comfortable with who they are. They know they turn that motherfucking camera on one time on a live. It's over with. Either they're not comfortable in their skin, their self-esteem is low, they really some goofy motherfuckers. You see, you gotta match a face and a personality with that voice. You see what I'm saying? Strategically. You have to match a face and a personality with that voice. You see, once motherfuckers hear that voice for so long, you see, and then when the motherfucker cut that camera on and that face and that personality ain't matching that same energy as that voice, you're done. You're a fraud for life. You'll never be able to continue with the same energy and be consistent with the camera on. It'll be over for you. It'll be a curtain call. Everybody be like, damn, this who I was supporting all this time? I've been supporting this goofy, lame ass motherfucker. That's why they never turn their cameras on. Ever. You see what I'm saying? Ever. Real rap. Real rap. Shout out the nation, man. I appreciate y'all. Because they can't do it like us. There's only one. Maybe two. Maybe three. But ain't too many. Like I said, something is fucked up about them. That's why they don't want to turn that camera on. It's not, oh, I'm so lit, I don't want nobody to know who I am, and nah, that's not it. Oh, I'm so lit, I don't want no extra attention. No, that's not it. You know you're a corny motherfucker in real life. You know you're a corny motherfucker in real life. Everything about you, the way you look, your swag, all that. Shit just ain't matching up. The energy ain't the same when it's lights, camera, action time, bro. We always been on our shit, whether the cameras was on or off. We could do it either way. How many content creators can actually say that? These one-way street ass niggas, right? Then they wonder why they not growing. They wonder why they can't get more subscribers and subscribers and subscribers. Why their channel just stopped. No elevation. No new growth like hair. No new growth. No identity. No personality. You're not reaching nobody. Nobody is not putting you on or suggesting you to anybody. Everything ain't what it seems, folks. It really ain't. Shout out everybody up in here. Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation, man. I appreciate y'all. I do. Yeah. I do. Okay? Now, like I said, when Angie Stone died, Erykah Badu was quiet too, right? D'Angelo dies. Erykah Badu is quiet also. But a couple days before his death, she shouting him out, make it make sense. But when he died, she don't say shit. Not to mention, the day he died, she posted, I'm G.O.D. I'm G.O.D. and I'm going on this world tour, right? Numerology adding up. The like button. Strategical. Okay? Right? So she does this, like I said, this D'Angelo tribute. Days before his death, but when he died, she don't do shit. She don't say nothing. Is it adding up? October 9th, all this was being pre-calculated and they was pre-programming it right in front of the world. You see this, right? Who are those people right there? D'Angelo, Black Thought, Questlove, and The Roots, right? Strategical drop, right? And who did Jaguar Right go on tour with? Check out the alignment. Check out the dots that I'm connecting. Erykah Badu was discovered for being a backup singer for D'Angelo at one of his shows. she got put on. She got ran through with the Roots also. Then she put her cousin on, Jaguar Wright. Jaguar Wright went on tour with the Roots and got ran through too. Erykah Badu last name is Wright, just like Jaguar. They are first cousins in the flesh, blood and all. Why do you think she was sitting in front of Erykah Badu's house? Remember after she did that shit with her son? Hit the like button. Time to start cooking again. The fire alarm is going off. Remember right after she started playing with her son Ashes and doing that voodoo shit? She was sitting in Erykah Badu yard. Hit the like button. Remember she went live from Erykah Badu's yard? Y'all don't remember this? Y'all don't remember that? Check this out.
Max was really this sweet, kind,
shout out everybody up in
caring
here.
person.
My bad. I ain't know. I was on mute.
Arcane arts. Kinds of they sent her down there. Erykah Badu indulged in rituals, diabolic birth to thinking about great down there. Erykah Badu's house to be cast spells on. Thinking about sent her down there. Erykah Badu's house to be cast spells on. They sent her down there. Erykah Badu's house to be cast spells on. Thinking about sent her down there. Erykah Badu's house to be cast spells on. Thinking about graves and letting that woman give birth her babies and keep all of that placenta.
Yes, a witch of the most diabolical cast, my palpitating companions, one who has reputedly indulged in rituals most vile and profane, while ostensibly presiding over the blessed events of childbirth itself. Can you even summon the intestinal fortitude to ponder this most blasphemous of scenarios, my ashen-lipped darlings? To envision our erstwhile Erykah, she of the ethereal head wraps and cosmic murmurings, perverting the sacred miracle of birth into some form of pagan blood sacrifice? Why, the mind recoils in horror. The soul gags upon the very notion as one would execrate the foulest phlegm from one's sickened gullet. For according to the hushed intimations of this jaguar rite, our Badu has committed Maymarie's most Stygian, ritualistically harvesting the placentas from the vessels which issue forth her newborn charglings during the birthing process. An abomination most grisly, carried out in plain view of the
Ritualistic, right? While she's conceiving and keeping the placenta, as I strategically break this down, I explained to y'all that Erykah Badu is expecting, allegedly, right? Or this is what she is portraying. Erykah Badu is due. Hit the like button. Okay? Right around the time when D'Angelo gets ritualistically sacrificed. And we just heard Jaguar Wright also admit how Erykah Badu is allegedly giving birth to all these babies. Not only that, people is allegedly going to Erykah Badu's house, y'all, as I strategically fuck y'all up, to have children. Okay? This is going on, bro. This is real shit. They be taking females that's into all that, the shit, and they go to Erykah Badu's house and give birth to their child ritualistically. And Erykah Badu keeps the placenta from these babies. It's supposed to be doing who knows what with that shit, allegedly. The month of October, this is her month. When you look around, the devil's and Satan alleged holiday and birthday is Halloween, right? Right? And who rides the broom on Halloween? As I strategically break this down, why do you think she's so demonically active in October? Who rides the broom? The witch, right? The witch, right? This is why when you actually get married, you're not actually supposed to jump over no broom, bro. You're cursing yourself and your marriage. You know that, right? Because when you jump over that broom, don't allow them to tell you it's for this purpose and that purpose. No. When you get married and give that oath before Christ, to be a soul tie and a soulmate and intertwining with the other soul, right? When you jump over that broom, y'all are actually riding that broom, bro. You just curse your whole marriage by jumping over that broom. When you jump over that broom, you're jumping into a spiritual, allegedly now, a spiritual curse of some sort. It conjures energy. It conjures energy. Why would somebody want a broom at a wedding? And then it's not just any type of broom. They bring a broom that really look like a witch broom. One of them old brooms that's made out of straws and wood and shit. You see? They have normalized it in a ritualistic, demonic way where everybody accepts it like nothing is wrong with it and it's all good. Like I said, it's not like a normal broom that we sweep with. That same broom that they bring to the wedding is the same exact broom that the witch be riding. The old broom with the old wooden handle, with the straw coming out of the shit. And like I said, you don't know where they actually manufacture these brooms at, as I strategically bring more fire and flame. Don't y'all know they do rituals on clothes, food, and all kinds of shit? So you don't actually know who is manufacturing these brooms that are for these weddings, that allegedly they be conjuring spirits over. You know that, right? This is real talk. This is all documented. Just like that shit in the can talking about death water. That death water shit. It's a lot going on with it. It's not called death water for nothing. I heard that the water that is, listen, this is all alleged. I gotta say it. Allegedly, that death water that's in that can, that water actually took people's lives. People drowned in that water. People died in that water that they put in that can. Just like it came out that now when they cremate individuals, they cremate them strategically drop with water, right? And all the shit go back in the water system and refilter. As I strategically break this down, they said they've been doing it over there, I believe in Russia or the UK, for years and years and years. And they just coming out telling everybody it's another cremation process. All right? It's like a hot water cremation. And they put the body in the water, bro. And the water be so hot, it melts everything, even your bone, like everything. Like it's so, you see what I'm saying? And it like evaporates everything. Your bones, everything, bro. And allegedly, it gets put back in the filtration system. And we're drinking it. And that's allegedly what that death water is. This is real talk. Like boiling chicken. There you go. Boil some chicken. Put that bitch in the water. I shit the same way. That shit'll fall right up. You boil that shit long enough and hot enough, that shit will disintegrate, bro. If it reaches a certain amount of heat, because they can control the heat and the Fahrenheit. That shit reaches a certain Fahrenheit, obliteration. It'll leave nothing. So allegedly, these placentas and these people that be going to Erykah's Badu house to have these children, and she keep the placentas. She boils, allegedly, boil the placentas down. And they digesting this shit in their body, man. This is why she all weirded out. Y'all can't see that? You see, everyone is in denial, just like Jaguar Wright say, as I strategically break this down. This is going to have y'all with a lot of denials, delusions. For real. Y'all are in denial because y'all are so used to the Erykah Badu, the artist. Not Erykah Badu, the actual person. You don't see who the actual person is, she'll show you. That's who you want to be friends with? That's who you want to chill with? That's who the fuck you want to go out with? Hold on. Let's continue. Let me show you what this bitch is all about. Because we could go on and on. She got one of the weirdest IGs you will ever see in your fucking life. Okay? My train is on schedule. Look at the numerology. The witch hunt of D'Angelo. My train is on schedule. I'm coming. I'm coming, bro. All right? Check it out. The person who y'all think she is, sorry guys, it's not who the fuck you think it is. And she'll tell you. She being herself. She don't give a fuck if y'all supported her music or not. She's true to that entity. All right? Check it out. This fucking weirdo ass bitch, bro. And they talk about Kanye West. And everybody giving this weirdo bitch a pass. One night symbolism everywhere. Come on. Come on, man. Hype this video up. Double tap the screen. We cooking now, the Y Project. We got over 150 plus. Let's get the views to match the likes and the likes to match the views. Best stripper. You seen that, right? Super whore. Super whore. She won a plaque for it. She said, I'm the best stripper. Look at this shit. This the same shit Young Thug and all them weirdos is on right now. Young Thug trying to get to that level right now, ain't he? Why you think he walking around with the masses and shit on? Young Thug. It's his time. Why you think they canceled the shows in Atlanta as I strategically break this down for NBA Youngboy? And why you think they denied NBA Youngboy the keys to Atlanta? Because Young Thug is about to get the keys to Atlanta. That's why. Youngboy wasn't allowed to come to Atlanta because Young Thug says so. He's running Atlanta right now due to the rituals he's going through to get to the top. All right, he about to be a high-ranking priest. He's going through his enlightenment right now, allegedly. Something Erykah Badu is already familiar with. Strategic drop. If y'all ain't the fire started yet, what y'all waiting on, family? Come over here and subscribe. Get the likes up. We got over 150 plus, right? So let me see if I could convince everybody to hit the like button. She warned D'Angelo 5 days before the announcement of his death that she was coming to get him on IG. I show everybody. But the day he died, she ain't say shit. You know what she put up there? She said she God. But this is the enlightenment Young Thug is going through right now. He going through this same process. Andre 3000. Didn't I tell y'all about that Pimp C shit? And I told y'all, as I strategically bring my content together as a collective, didn't I explain to y'all what that Pimp C situation was all about? And Andre 3000 had a lot to do with it? Because he's a high-ranking priest also. He went through all the enlightenment. He did everything they asked him to do. This is real talk. Check it out now. Okay. She letting you know. She letting you know. Shout out the whole nation. Like I said, man, this is what we dealing with. See this? The like button. All right? This is y'all Erykah Badu. This is your Erykah Badu. Check it out. All right.
Hey y'all, we in London. Guess what? I look good? Yeah, like that one? That's what I say, I look good. Imagine the building.
Now check out the party that they at, y'all. She's at some weird Halloween party or some shit. Matter of fact, it's not even Halloween because it's February, right? She at this weird party where it's dark. Everybody, check it out.
Janet Jackson in the house. We at the box.
Check out this place. They got all these closets in it, y'all. Look. All right. It's a spot in London named the Box or something. I don't know if it's real or it's just something she made up. But this specific spot, it has rooms in it where anything goes upstairs. You come in there, dress how you want, look how you want, and go in any room you want and do whatever you want. You ever seen a club where it's pitch black dark? Hit the like button. It's pitch black dark in here. Check it out. Look at that shit.
Where y'all got me at?
In the alley.
Money that got hard.
In the alleyway. Can I get a couple of quick? You can get your ass away from here. This is where the light is.
Curly.
Hold on. Now turn this way.
It's the same channel, Cyrus. I just switched up the name. It's the same channel.
Yeah. Let's see y'all there. Coco just send me the address. So
Don't show everybody the address.
Yeah. Oh, what up? You know what I'm talking about?
1327 London Street.
Look at here, E.
Okay, Curly, goddamn, I'm gone.
I only got 2.
The rest of it costs money.
Okay, so while we have everyone coming up in here, let me show y'all how she warned D'Angelo a couple days before his death. Okay? Check it out. For everybody that just coming up in here, like, share, hype the live up. Check it out. This was October 9th. Angelo died the 14th. On the 14th, Erykah Badu ain't say shit. But a couple days before he died, she do a tribute telling him, we're coming for you. On my mama, we're coming. Me and D, on my mama, I never heard or seen anything like this in this world. He had an old thing that had been hidden, buried for a long time. What is she talking about? I recognized it right away. His manager, Kedar, became my record label Prez. I call him Sunshine. You see this, right? All this is coding, messaging, allegedly. All right? Okay. Y'all hear that shit? Y'all hear that ice cream truck? Why the fuck is it an ice cream truck outside 10 o'clock at night in the middle of October? Y'all hear that shit, right? Okay. Now, it's been an ice cream truck riding around at nighttime in certain cities all of a sudden. And it's been documented. And one of my cities is one of them. Ice cream truck is outside. Y'all hear that shit, right? It's 10 o'clock at night in the middle of October. What is the ice cream truck doing outside, y'all? They're saying that allegedly it's some shit going down with the ice cream truck lowering kids in to get snatched up. Hit the like button. Okay? Ice cream trucks is lowering kids to get snatched up. Don't send your kids to no ice cream trucks, y'all. Ever again in life. It's over with. We're not in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s anymore. We up north. We not in California. We not in Texas. We not in Florida, Hawaii, Miami. We in the middle of October. What the fuck is that ice cream truck doing outside, man? At 10 o'clock at night. Ain't no grown folks gonna run outside to that music and hear that shit. They trying to attract attention of little children who parents ain't paying attention to them. Parents all on drugs and don't care about them and shit. But I just had to throw that in there strategically, because that shit been bothering me. Ain't no ice cream truck should be out here at no 10 o'clock at night in the middle of no October in New York or New Jersey, bro. But anyway, she said, D'Angelo, rain or shine, we're coming to get you. Rain or shine, we're coming to get you. Check it out. Rain or shine now. All right? Now, this is why I put that artwork up there. What's the chances of that album cover and that artwork having D'Angelo One Eye Symbolism? Y'all thought I did that on the thumbnail? No, that's how it originally is, y'all. That's how they made it. The One Eye Symbolism. D'Angelo. On the track with Erykah Badu, rain or shine, we're coming to get you. Okay? Because you are my precious love. Okay? This shit is deeper than what y'all think, man. And like I said, he discovered her. He put her on and brought her on tour and put her in there with the Roots and all them. Okay? Angie Stone didn't like Erykah Badu. She wrote all her hits. Why you think after Angie Stone stopped fucking with them, they had no more hits? None of them. D'Angelo, Erykah Badu. They even said Angie Stone was writing songs for Mary J. Blige on the back end, y'all. They said Angie Stone was writing everybody's shit in that genre and a lot more other people in R&B. She wrote all Erykah Badu hits. They didn't actually want Angie Stone as an artist. They just wanted to keep her as a writer because they felt as though she wasn't marketable. like all the other neo soul artists. They just wanted her to continue to write on the back end and don't get no credit for it. No credit for it at all. They use Angie Stone up. And like I said, Angie Stone, like I said, I'm glad she came into Deliverance before her transitioning, because she knows she did a lot of wrong. This is why she repented. And she knew she was being spiritually attacked when she was being spiritually attacked. Okay, because she was into sex plagues and shit also with D'Angelo. That's why she was like 30-something years old. He was like 17, 18. Same shit that go on in the industry. Dame Dash Aaliyah, Jay-Z Aaliyah, R. Kelly Aaliyah, Left Eye, Brandy, Monica, Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey. We go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Strategic drop. Allegedly, like I revealed 2 days ago, that baby, Michael Erykah, is not D'Angelo's son. Real rap. That's not D'Angelo's son. And this is why all this time, D'Angelo wasn't nowhere in that boy's life. When he was robbing his mother, D'Angelo was nowhere to be seen, ain't say nothing, just sat there and allowed his son, his first son now, to rob his mother. And don't say shit about it. Because that wasn't allegedly his son. This is why, like I said, I don't mean it in a disrespectful way. I gotta talk it like it is. This is why Michael don't resemble him. Ain't got none of his features. Don't look like him. Don't act like him. Don't talk, walk, sing. Nothing like D'Angelo. Don't even look like Angie Stone. That baby, Michael Erykah, this is why he's into so much dark shit. He was created and conceived on a dark level. Similar to what Erykah Badu is doing right now. Strategic drop. This is why, like I said, when Angie Stone said, soon as I had my baby, this is when he want to start acting up. Angie Stone had to sit there and take everything and be embarrassed and humiliated while he went around fucking everybody in the industry, and everybody was fucking D'Angelo in her face, Erykah Badu and all of them, and she couldn't say a word. She was humiliated. She said when he made that video, "How does it feel?" Yeah. Right? This is why Angie Stone, this is why Erykah Badu continues to show him in that video from How Does It Feel, the voodoo situation also, because she said, I knew once I seen D'Angelo In that video, ass naked, I knew I lost the love of my life forever. I knew he wasn't coming back. I knew it was a wrap. He just said totally fuck me, jumped right out there, embarrassed and humiliated me. Andy Stone, gotta be real. You humiliated yourself. You chose to start fucking a child, a little boy. You chose to start fucking a little child, a little boy. They said Andrew Stone was fucking with D'Angelo allegedly since he was 15 and 16. And 16 years old, y'all. Double tap the screen. Let's get the views to match the likes and the likes to match the views. We're doing awesome today. Today is my B-Day. I done came in with 2 strategic B-Day live. If y'all feeling generous, support the Cash App. It's pinned in the chat. I wouldn't spend my day nowhere else but right here with y'all. The only thing special about this day is that the Most High woke me up with my senses and my right consciousness, and I'm able to spend it here, right here with y'all, man. Straight like that. It's a blessing. I got my freedom. I got my life. Can't complain about too much more. Shout out the whole nation, man. I appreciate y'all. Shout out everybody up in here. Even the trolls. All right? Because Jaguar right. In order for her to move up in rank, all right, Left Eye got sacrificed for Jaguar right, for the New Soul Coca-Cola situation. Jaguar right, why you acting like we dumb out here? Now I'm about to show y'all something, y'all. All right, we got over 150 plus. A lot of y'all wasn't in here when I broke this down earlier. So like I said, we got shit in the crock pot. We got shit in the slow cooker. When we get ready to serve this motherfucking plate, it's gonna fall off the bone, bro. Literally. Appreciate all the birthday wishes. Literally. Shout out everybody up in here. Nobody knew who Jaguar Wright was. Nobody knew who the fuck she is. She never was signed to the Roots, ever in life. No contract or nothing. Just a verbal, sexual agreement. She went on tour, literally, fucked them all around the world. After she came back off tour, she had to go through another enlightenment. They passed her on over there to Jay-Z. All right? They had to conjure some more energy, so they sent Jaguar right over there and unplugged the socket at MTV, right? Her and Jay-Z up there at MTV Unplugged, right? Right after MTV right? Before MTV Unplugged, for her to get to that level, the left eye sacrifice had to take place. The last thing we seen was the Coca-Cola situation when Left Eye ran off the road, right? When that happened, check this out. When that happened, when the Left Eye situation happened, check this out, y'all. April 25th, 2002. The last thing we seen was the Coca-Cola logo. The 33, the third letter, the CC, right? The third letter, the 33, the highest ranking number in Freemasonry, allegedly, right? So, when did Jaguar Wright do the Coca-Cola commercial? Hold up. February 2002, 3 months before Left Eye died. And that was for her to enter this new soul genre. Coca-Cola, new brand, new soul. See that, right? Same time she hit the stage with Jay-Z. All this was ritualistic. The Coca-Cola shit, the new soul campaign, new soul. Out with the old, in with the new. Appreciate you, Angela, for the super sticker, super chat, and keeping the chat lit with the colorful super sticker endorsements and sponsorships. She earned her way to that Jay-Z stage and that new soul Coca-Cola branding by going on tour with the Roots, going through that ritual enlightenment. Like Angie Stone, Erykah, Badu, D'Angelo, and everybody else went through. Right? Check this out now. She pop off. This is crazy work, bro. Like I said, man, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Coca-Cola commercial, man. Divorcing Neo to marry Soul. The what ifs. What if I joined this new soul shit? She was also a part of 2003 series of commercials for Coca-Cola alongside the Roots artists. Okay, so this was the sacrifice of Left Eye in the Coca-Cola situation for Jaguar Wright to move up. February 2022, Coca-Cola. Left Eye gets knocked down. Last thing we see is what? Check it out. In Honduras, at the age of 30, and it's been 30 exact years since Erykah Badu has been discovered. As I strategically break this down, by D'Angelo. She got discovered by D'Angelo in 1995. Hit the like button. 30 years, yo. Strategic drop. Okay, Left Eye with 30 when she died. This is all aligned, yo. This is what you call synchronicity. Synchronicity. Jaguar Wright took the fucking commercial on 6/6. The Mark of the Beast. The numerology. February 2002. Shout out everybody up in here. Are y'all not entertained? Shout out everybody up in here. Like, share, subscribe. Even the trolls. Thank y'all for the engagement. Whether your comment is negative or positive, whether you support what I'm doing or you don't like what I'm doing, thank you for your engagement. Gotta be here for something. What you here for? If you don't like what you see, or what you hear, or what's being brought to the light, then see your ass out before I decide to skip E and fuck you up. Huh? See your way out before I decide to skip E and fuck you up and F you up. Shout out everybody up in here, man. I appreciate y'all. She told that nigga, and she told the world what was going to happen before it happened. Then when it happened, she don't say nothing about Erykah. Erykah don't say nothing about D'Angelo, right? D'Angelo and Angie Stone is the prominent figures of the neo-soul genre, right? Why no neo-soul artist has made a tribute for Angie Stone? Why no neo-soul artists made a tribute or did a tribute to Angie Stone? Why none of the music awards or anything never mentioned Angie Stone at all? Never did a tribute, a dedication, a celebration, or nothing. That's not by coincidence. Nobody None of them artists came together for Angie Stone, and none of them came together for D'Angelo either. They could care and give two fucks about it. And something don't make sense. Why wouldn't Erykah Badu give her condolences and shout out D'Angelo if she just was bigging him up a couple days before his death? Like she already knew, right? What's the chances of that? And he the one who discovered her. Okay? Who discovered Erykah Badu and when? After she opened the show for D'Angelo. Kedar Massenberg. It's been 31 years, y'all. 31. 31 years Make it make sense, Erykah. Make it make sense, Erykah. Okay? Check this out. They said that she's the most powerful witch in the industry. As a matter of fact, we gonna play this right here. Hit the like button.
Hey guys, I hope all is
This
well.
would be a perfect
Thank you
breakdown.
for joining me for this Truth Talk episode. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the witch, Erykah Badu. Let's get right into it. In the music industry, the artists that become superstars usually have a special quality that other artists don't have. There's almost like a magical touch to most superstars' personas that allows them to put their audience under a spell. You can tell when an artist has what it takes to make it because they have what people in the business call the look. Erykah Badu is one of the artists that had the look and indeed became a superstar, selling millions of records and going on to earn 19 Grammy nominations, winning 4 of them. What most people don't know is that artists like Erykah Badu aren't just chosen because of the look or even their talent, but because of what they practice. On this channel, I have shown time and time again that the music industry is ran by masons and occultists who all practice ritual magic. We have seen signs of this throughout
And
Hollywood.
y'all, we usually don't run videos over here, but I feel as though that this is like mandatory.
Politics, and especially the music industry. Music artists are the most influential people in the world. They start trends and create social standards that go on to determine what's cool and popular. An artist like Erykah Badu has influenced millions of people throughout her career. This is a fact, but what is she influencing her fans to do? What most people don't see or realize is the clear occultic agenda that is being pushed by these artists. In my opinion, Erykah Badu didn't become a superstar just off her talent. Erykah was chosen because she's an occultist who practices witchcraft. Just like many other big stars, Erykah Badu is a Masonic puppet who is being used to push the Masonic agenda. By the end of this video, you will see exactly why I came to this conclusion. Erykah, just like many other Masonic puppets, shows her alliance with the One Eye symbolism. In this photo here, we see Erykah covering one of her eyes to display the one-eye symbolism. In this photo here, we see Erykah putting a finger over her mouth, which signifies she would not break the oath, while another woman can be seen in the photo displaying the one-eye symbolism. We know these artists do the one-eye pose to symbolize the Masonic all-seeing eye, openly letting the world know they are Masonic puppets. Photo after photo, we see Erykah proudly showing that she has taken the oath and is a Masonic puppet. When you see an artist frequently doing this imagery, this is one obvious sign they have taken the oath. In this photo here, we see Erykah once again displaying the one-eye symbolism, but this time, she is using a golden butterfly to cover her eye. If you keep up with this channel, then you should instantly know what this represents. The butterfly imagery represents MK Ultra, and we can see plenty of it when it comes to Erykah Badu. In this album cover, we see Erykah Badu once again with the butterfly imagery. So many celebrities show this imagery. Even the former Queen of England used to wear butterfly brooches, all symbolizing MK Ultra. If you guys would like me to do a full episode on all the artists that appear to be under MK Ultra, comment MK Ultra below. Just by looking at Erykah Badu, you can tell that she sold her soul and is an occultist, whether willingly or not. She is being used by the Masonic Order. We see more proof of this in the now deleted music video for the song First Time I Ever Saw Your Face, a collaboration between the band Flaming Lips and Erykah Badu. The music video is beyond occultic, as it actually shows Erykah Badu and her sister Nayra doing the rebirth ritual. The video on YouTube was actually pretty hard to find, as it was taken down by Erykah and Flaming Lips, but I managed to find it anyways. In the video, Erykah Badu and her younger sister Nayra both show that they took the oath. The video starts with Erykah Badu once again displaying the one-eye symbolism, as the video starts zoomed in to one of Erykah's eyes, as it switches to another man showing the one-eye symbolism. We then see that Erykah is in a white tub, a scene at this point we should be very familiar with. At this point in the music video, the tub is full of water, and we can see Erykah acting as if she were possessed. The video then goes on to show Nayra, Erykah's sister, rise out of the bathtub while glitter is being thrown on her. The video then goes back to showing Erykah in the bathtub, displaying the one-eye symbolism again. We then see one of the Flaming Lips members' eyes rolling back, as the scene then switches to Erykah's sister, covered in blood. We already know what this here represents. Just like many other artists, we are seeing Erykah and her sister showing the world that they too were reborn through Lucifer. The video then even gets more disturbing, as it then goes on to show Nayra covered in a white liquid. This last scene clearly represents Marina Abramovich's spirit cooking. Spirit cooking is a form of ritual practice that involves eating very disturbing things. I broke down what spirit cooking is in my Marina Abramovich video, so if you want the breakdown on that, you can go check it.
This is crazy, yo. I'm telling you.
Check it out. After this video came out and received negative feedback, Erykah claims she had nothing to do with the video being released. She states that she never wanted to make the video, but did it because it was Flaming Lips' vision for the music video. She claims that Flaming Lips leaked the music video without her permission. I do not believe Erykah Badu. In my opinion, she willingly chose to be a part of this music video and chose to initiate her younger sister into the Masonic Order. This video was created for that sole purpose. Something else I found very interesting during a Sway in the Morning interview with Erykah Badu was that she talks about frequencies and their abilities.
I like when people use the word frequency.
Yeah.
You know, what does that mean, frequency to you?
Well, the name of my label is Control Freak, FREAQ. Frequency is simply vibration. It means that everything is always moving but at different rates. And when two things move at the same rate and have the same weight, it's all sympathetic vibration. And that frequency is the most powerful. That means that you relate to my music, or my song, or my smell, or my words, or my voice. That's when the frequency is the strongest, when we vibrate together.
So we have sympathetic vibrations.
As you heard for yourself, she talks about her label being called Control Freak, as in control frequencies. Erykah knows that certain musical frequencies can control the mind. She is letting the world know openly. She is using her ability to control frequencies that control her fans' minds. Erykah is openly letting the world know she is a witch, with most of the world not ever realizing it. I am not the only person who thinks Erykah Badu is a witch, as Birdman warned rapper Glasses Malone about Erykah as well.
His baby. Do you have any memorable stories with him?
So Birdman is...
Appreciate y'all for gifting the membership, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, Miss Hill, for real.
Funny, right? So we go. Birdman takes me to the MTV Awards. I've been to the BET Awards a few times, but takes me to the MTV Awards. And you know, the MTV Awards is super prestigious, I guess. It's like, you know, more so the BET Awards is like being in the hood.
Shout out you, Cyrus. Miss Hill gifted you a membership, man. That's love. Make sure y'all join the 5-Starter family, man. $2.99. Get your Fire Flame Inferno badges. Get them while they hot. You got special access to special perks, custom badges, perks, and emojis. Let's go, y'all. Like, share, subscribe. Let's continue.
Give me for saying it. Shout out to BT. I love y'all. And I'm with Birdman, right? We chopping it up. I'm on him. I'm like, feel me, blah, blah. So we laughing, telling me I'm hearing this gang. And I see Erykah Badu. Man, and when I tell you Erykah Badu was thickest, you know, respect to Doc, DLC, and Andre, but man, Erykah Badu the thickest mother world. Then like, I'm finna bust her. I'm finna get her. Feel like I'm me. Like Doc had her, Andre for sure could have her. Like, you know what I mean? It's crip. I'm get up, I'm telling Birdman, I'm like, man, look how thick Erykah Badu is. Like, yeah, she thick, she cold. I'm like, yeah, I'm finna go get her. So I start to get up, that grabbed my shoulder. He's like, hey man, don't do that. I'm like, why not? You don't think I could have her? You saying crazy? God could get her. I got up. He's like, nah, he grabbed me again. He's like, man, she like a witch or something, man. Feel me? She on some shit. And I remember looking like, man, you trick fitting. I'm laughing. Oh, you crazy. I looked in his face, and it did not look like it was no joke. It looked like he was serious. Like, she had some powers. And I remember just calming down, like, you know what? Let me listen to this. You know, he's from New Orleans, Louisiana, so they know about all that shit. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just go on and chill out.
As you heard for yourself, the rapper Glasses Malone tells the story of when he was going to approach Erykah Badu, and Birdman stopped him, warning him that she is a witch. Malone even goes as far to state that Erykah is a powerful witch. Many people in the music industry believe that Erykah puts a spell on the men she ends up dating. Many people felt like Andre 3000 was one of those men that Erykah put a spell on. In my opinion, this is definitely a possibility. You can tell just by looking at Erykah that she is into witchcraft. The fact that men in the industry are warning other men to stay away from her should speak for itself. I also found it very interesting that Erykah was a cast member of the movie What Men Want. In the movie, you guessed it, Erykah plays a witch. In the movie, Erykah casts a spell on the lead character by giving her a potion which gives her the ability to read the minds of men. This is something we often see from Hollywood. They love using real occultists to play in their movies. Something else I found interesting about Erykah Badu was that she released incense that she states smells like her private area. She announced back in 2020 that she would be selling incense with her aroma for her fans to buy. This again reminds me of Marina Abramovich's style of ritual magic, where she did things very similar to this. Apparently, Erykah's fans loved it, as she sold out in 20 minutes when she first launched them. What her fans don't know is that this is a form of ritual magic that was taught by Aleister Crowley. While Erykah was doing promo for her incense, she admitted that it is known in the industry that the men who choose to be with her are forever changed by her. She
See
states,
that?
there's an urban legend that my privates change men. The men that I fall in love with all fall in love with me, change jobs and lives. The people deserve it. Openly, Erykah is letting all fall in love with me.
Y'all see this, right? What she do to D'Angelo after he was cheating on her with Angie Stone? What she do to Common? You know how I met her, broke up, got back together. To get that goddamn roots and voodoo off me, I had to sweat her. Andre 3000, he ain't the same no more. She fucked him up. Okay? Her clitoris is a curse, a spiritual, demonic curse. You stick your shit in that bitch, you will never be right a day in your life again. And this is why anybody had a relationship with that crazy bitch ain't never come back right, bro. All right? And this is why I said, y'all, you cannot just go around. It is not good to just be fucking this person, fucking that person, fucking this person, fucking that person, bro. Because that shit can draw us energy. All right? And it's this thing out there called soul ties, man. And like I said, you don't know what a motherfucker is into. So when you give yourself to an individual sexually, you're transferring your energy spiritually to them. You know that, right? You're channeling energy. Sex is channeling energy in between two individuals. You know that, right? So, for example, strategic breakdown. Double tap the screen. A motherfucker's in a relationship, right? And they go out here and fuck with somebody like Erykah, Badu, or somebody similar. But they camouflage it real good. You don't know, or this person don't know that they're into this type of lifestyle. And you engage with this person. You get sexually active with this person. And shit like that. And the next thing you know, weird shit start happening to you. You start having all kinds of bad luck. Black clouds over your head. Shit inside your house ain't going right. Shit at your job ain't going right. Fucking kids start tripping out the blue. You know what I'm saying? It fucks your whole safe haven up because you done opened up your doors and your spirit to allow that demonic presence come in. You see what I'm saying? Then you go back out there, come in the house, and you got a nerve to kiss your wife or kiss your husband and have sex with them and transfer that energy that you just channeled from that evil motherfucker back into your bedroom in your house. That energy never leaves, man. Channeling energy, that's for real, bro. And the only motherfuckers who think this shit is a joke is the ones who just left out of this live. Because those are the ones who actually going around sucking and fucking. Every nigga, every man come right back to their other half, kissing them all in the mouth, having sex with them. You kissing your kids, you just ate that bitch pussy or sucked that nigga dick. You passing all this nasty demonic energy on all around your household. Kissing your mama, kissing your grandmama, your auntie, your other half. Weirdo shit, bro. You think you're gonna prosper doing shit like that in your life? Then you wonder why everything just come crumbling down out the blue. Because all that negative energy that you've been conjuring and channeling, something is bound to happen from it. Especially the energy that you're channeling is negative. You're a married man and a married woman that took an oath before the Most High through sickness and health to death do y'all apart, right? So when they go and engage with this bitch, the men that I fall in love with and fall in love with me change jobs, change lives. She also refers to her vagina as a superpower, a portal She's happy to share it with the masses. You see that, right? The incense. She want all this shit in your house. Everybody who listens to her music, all the men that's infatuated with her sexuality and shit, because only a weirdo is turned on by Erykah Badu, bro. Who would actually want to lay down and have sex with some shit like that, bro? Like a normal individual, bro. Anybody who fucked that woman, y'all know they not right. Look at how she is. That goes to show you what they're into and what they train of thought, what level they on. You want to fuck a woman that's into all that type of shit like that? That shit turn you on? So use a demon too. Common. Use a demon too. D'Angelo. Use a demon too. Andre 3000. And all the other motherfuckers that look at Erykah Badu as a sexual, attractive sex symbol. What the fuck wrong with y'all, bro? Y'all nasty. Disgusting. Y'all to sit there and actually give yourself to a woman like that, yo. That type of shit turn y'all on. What we doing here? Shout out everybody up in here. Moderators, y'all doing an awesome job. We about to wrap it up in a few. We doing an awesome job tonight. In the last couple of days. In this vertical format, man. We done gained a lot of new subscribers. Some new members. Now I appreciate y'all for joining G-Fear and Strategic Flame TV and the Firestarter family. Welcome to the Firestarter Nation, man. Shout out the whole nation, man. Have I not been breaking this shit down for y'all? Have I not took this D'Angelo shit to another level? Have I not? Because this is all D'Angelo had to be sacrificed for this album, Erykah Badu, in this tour that she's doing. In this album that's coming out on Halloween. You know what Halloween is? To a witch and a devil and a demon. It's their birthday, right? It's a celebratorial moment, right? See, blood had to be drawn. They needed blood. And the blood that they needed was the blood that ushered Erykah Badu in, which was D'Angelo. The announcement was made October 14th. Erykah Badu started telling people October 9th what was going to happen to D'Angelo. While she's promoting this album. Right? And this album, like I said, for this world tour. This world tour that she's going on, D'Angelo had to be sacrificed because he was the one who ushered her in. And it's been exactly 31 years to the day that she was discovered by D'Angelo and coined in the neo-soul genre. This album that's coming out, and they said, like I said, strategical now. Right now, as we speak, This month of October has been a busy month for Erykah Badu at her house in her witch's quarters. A lot of people allegedly is going there having their kids in Erykah Badu's house. She keeps their placenta and do all kinds of other ritual shit. She got a lot going on. There's a lot going on inside Erykah Badu's house. Okay? Show y'all something here.
2, please.
Make that 3 with the Capital One Saver card. You earn unlimited 3%.
My ass. And it has this little
I apologize about that.
beautiful instrument. Very low frequency, good.
Man,
for
I be
lower
so
stuff. And I got this at
into
my third
this
ayahuasca
content,
ceremony,
bro.
Made of force.
I didn't even realize I pushed the mute button. But let's go.
Hey, Rogue. I'm Erykah Badu, and welcome to the Badudio. It's my home studio. I'm going to show you some of my amulets and talismans, so come on a journey with me. Let's go. I've been in the Badudio for almost a year. Our house is around the corner, and I decided to move the studio out of the family house to at least give us some, like sacred space. Of course, it's full of music. When you have a sacred space, everything in it is also sacred. Everything you do in it is also sacred. The whole house is an altar, paying homage to creativity and my blessings and gifts. And one of the most sacred things in my space is this Rose 73, given to me by one of my very good friends, Vince. It's a beautiful sound. When I first got it, it would just pop on by itself. I am almost sure that it's haunted. I've written some hauntingly crazy songs on it. I'm an okay keyboard player, but when I play this one, Liberace. Okay, I got some more stuff to show you. Come on. I have singing bowls that I use, and they're good for meditation and stress and those kinds of things. But this one is a purse. Isn't that cute? And this was made by one of my friends, and the name of his brand is Please Look at My Ass. And it has this little tool. So wherever I am, I can find some peace. Hello, and welcome to the Badu bedroom. I don't like a lot of things in the place, but there are a few things that I have to have. Number one, my bells. As soon as I wake up in the morning, I put these on. I love things that make music, especially when you walk or dance, and I can also use them when I'm recording. The second thing that I have to have in my room is a sauna. In this case, an infrared sauna. Infrared light on the light spectrum is very healing to the cells. My self-care regimen is very important to me, and I really enjoy sweating and bathing and showering and those types of things that give attention to the biggest organ on the body, the skin. But I'm gonna take it like this. Turn it on. There's a car radio with a CD player in here that I stole in 1983. I don't steal anymore. If you see this light on, that means don't bother me. I'm in the infrared sauna, meditating, and that keeps me off your ass. Trust. Let me show you some other stuff in here. Follow me. These are the things that are so very precious, the metals. I'm from Dallas, Texas. South Dallas, Texas to be exact. The home of people that actually get real gold teeth put in their mouth.
South Dallas.
This grill, and it's
right,
controlling the frequency of the
Where do Jaguar Wright always hang out at? Besides Philadelphia. In Texas, right? In Dallas, right? Strategic drop, right? Why do y'all think Texas is Jaguar Wright's second home? Because it go all the way back to their actual family connection, because they are first cousins. They had the same last name. They're first cousins on Jaguar Wright's father's side. Erykah Badu last name is Wright. Spelt the same and everything, just like Jaguar Wright's last name. And this is how Jaguar Wright got put on and brung in. And she had, like I said, had to go through the same shit Erykah Badu went through.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? This grip set is made of my favorite stone, opal. But there's something special about this opal.
Right. Most of her interviews is in South Dallas on the blue couch, right? Real life street stars, right? Yup.
This is a pretty sacred room where I come and meditate. There are different ways that I meditate. In this case, sonically. I've been using sound instruments on my albums since 1997. There's always a bed of delta waves or zeta waves or beta waves underneath the music. One of my favorite instruments or tools I like to use are tuning forks. This is a specially crafted, double-ended giant tuning fork that I really love. They're delta waves on
Y'all
one
see
side,
what that is?
beta on the other. And this is how it sounds.
Yo, y'all see what that is, bro? Y'all know what's going on here? She tell you. She's showing you.
And this is a spinning spear. It expands the vibration because it spins. This is in the key of F, which is the frequency of the universe. I also like to use my own wand. Beautiful instrument, very low frequency, good for the lower chakras, the lower nature, sexual energy, creative energy, tribal energy. And I got this at my third ayahuasca ceremony. It was a gift. May the force be with you. Feels really good. It makes me want to put on my favorite hat. Thank you so much for this special time that we had together. I appreciate you, Vogue. I'm gonna go outside.
I don't know how I got on mute. Because you see, when I'm live here, it don't even have like the mute on the screen. I gotta tap the screen for the mute and the camera shit to come up to show me that it's on mute. I don't even know how I got on mute. I told you they fucking with us. And like I said, I be seeing the chat, but I don't be all the way into it. You see what I'm saying? Because if you focus on the chat too much, you can't concentrate on your content. It'll throw you off. So I don't be ignoring y'all or anything. And I appreciate y'all for trying to give me heads up and shit. Eventually, I will see it. You see, I don't be on mute for too long. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. But back to what I was saying, right? I was just explaining how when Erykah Badu what's the chances of her dropping an album when D'Angelo died? What's the chances? And he the one who ushered her in, right? No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Melissa, she tell you what she use it for. She uses to fuck men life up. That's what she also used that magic for. Melissa, respectfully. She used that magic for her benefit in a negative way. She never wrote none of her songs. Angie Stone wrote all her music, all her hits. She just the vocal cord behind it all. Erykah Badu never wrote any of her music. I bet she can't write a hit right now. When the last time she had a hit? When Angie Stone was fucking with him, right? When the last time D'Angelo had a hit? When Angie Stone was fucking with him, right? Angie Stone was writing all this shit and they didn't give her no credit for it. And she already knew that because she was with this shit at first. You see, but when she started fucking with D'Angelo, little did Angie Stone know that she was everybody's. Little did Angie Stone know that D'Angelo was everybody, nigga. And he was running through everybody. And she was one of them at 30-something years old. She jumps into a public relationship with a 17, 18-year-old kid and has a baby by him. And she grown as hell in her 30s. Where your mind at, Angie Stone? In the gutter? Your mind in the gutter at that time. Like I said, right now, today, in this generation, you'll see that normally because the way the timeline and the generation has shifted. But back then, in the 90s, that was a problem. Like I said, it was a problem when R. Kelly was fucking Aaliyah, Dame Dash, and Jay-Z, right, Jaguar? But you know for a fact Angie was fucking D'Angelo when he was 15 and 16. When he was 15 or 16 years old. Erykah Badu and Angie Stone, allegedly, they was doing threesomes and all that shit together, man. Sexual, ritualistic magic. Music Soul Child, right? Check this out. Where did D'Angelo go to get the voodoo done at? In Cuba, right? Music Soul Child, Half Crazy. Cuba, Strategic Drop. I ain't in no rush. I got this. I could continue to sync and line and dot this shit all night long with my eyes closed. And I never go over the same thing 2 or 3 times unless I want to. Where did D'Angelo go and do the Voodoo album at? It was in Cuba, right? So what's the chance of this song, Half Crazy, one of his hits, that sent him into a mental breakdown making this album because he was fucking around in Cuba? Scared the shit out of his ass so much, he changed the Soul Child in his name. He dropped the Soul Child. Went into a mental depression, mental breakdown. Like I said, this is the creation of his album now. While he's creating this album, he's going through all of this weirdo man shit. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something from his own mouth. Pause. Okay?
Being fully aware, but I noticed that I was reacting out of what I never got. You know, what didn't happen. Think thoughts to start. I could lay my head down. I wasn't, consistently stressed out about myself. So back when I lived with the homies that let me stay, that's when I think was the first time I was able to start to piece together who I was to myself. Because I had a consistent place to come to, so I wasn't consistently stressed out about where I'm staying. So I had time to really think about me, right, So I had a consistent place that I could come back to. I could lay my head down. I wasn't, in survival mode. I could chill a little bit. Now I got room for the other thoughts to start being put to the forefront now. And I noticed without really like being fully aware, but I noticed that I was reacting out of what I never got, what didn't happen, for me in a lot of ways. And that activated something within me where it was like, well, I need to change this. Now, mind you, this is also after I had a really bad nervous breakdown. I know I didn't mention that, but I'm mentioning it now because it just reminded me, which is why I was so locked in with figuring whatever that was out. Because during that moment when I had my nervous breakdown, and just to give you context, the nervous breakdown was the result of not taking care of myself. I wasn't eating right. I wasn't hydrating at all. I was extremely stressed out. I had like my anxiety was crazy. Like I would have like these, what do you call them? Panic attacks? Yeah, these low grade, butterfly waves. And I didn't understand what it was, and I kind of like, brush it off. Butterfly waves. And I didn't understand what it was, and I kind of like, brush it off. Oh, butterfly waves. And I didn't understand what it was, and I kind of like, brush it off.
Butterfly waves, butterfly frequency, vibration.
This is all around the time I'm recording the first album. I would go through. This is all around the time I'm recording the first album. I would go through. This is all around the time I'm recording the first album. I would go through. It was a little bit of both, but you gotta say I wasn't aware of it. It was just happening.
But you still knew that you were having anxiety.
Yeah, and I didn't understand what it was. I just was like, that's weird.
But you've been doing survival for so
was. I just was like, that's weird. Yeah, and I didn't understand what it was. I just was like, that's weird.
He ain't understand what it was. He ain't know what it was. You see that? You could tell the way he's telling the story that it's more to it than what he's saying, bro.
But you've been doing survival for so long.
Yeah, exactly.
You just learn to cope with somebody.
Exactly. So
stop him.
Ooh, it went up.
That's his call. That's his call.
So I'm not understanding any. This you gotta understand. This is before, the era of wokeism. Like I didn't know I didn't have a vocabulary to like identify what I was experiencing in those moments. I just knew that it was happening, but I didn't know what to do about it. That's back when I would drink and I would smoke and all of that, and I was just hella stressed, But was there anyone around you that could help you? No. And I've never been exposed. So like I come from, a timeline in a family of.
What the fuck so stressed you out so bad that you start hallucinating, you paranoid, you scared to death? You making your first album. This is supposed to be the best experience of your life. Come on, man. Alright? He done stuck his dick in that witch. Huh? Fucking around with that shit. Fucking around with them people. Okay? Fucking around with them people over there in Cabo, Cuba. Fucking with them people in Cabo. They'll leave them motherfuckers alone. Okay? Fuck them up. Shout out everybody up in here, man. Yes, witchcraft is real. Damn real. All the way real. All the way real. You better believe it. Shout out the whole nation, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the live tonight, man. If y'all enjoyed the live tonight, man, drop y'all fire and TVs in the chat, man. Have y'all been enjoying these vertical real-time lives and strategic breakdowns. Drop your fire and strategic chess pieces in the chat, man. If y'all been enjoying this content and y'all are looking forward to more content like this from Strategic Fear, Strategic Fire TV. I want to know what y'all think. I want to know what the feedback is about. You know what I mean? Because this is also y'all platform, not only mine. I want to make sure I'm giving y'all the right engagement that y'all are absolutely looking forward to and anticipating when y'all are in the vertical. Someone that y'all could relate to, someone that y'all can engage with, somebody that's making sense, not on a live doing goofy shit for views and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Share the live. Share it on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch. Chop it up. I give y'all my full consent. Upload some of your best clips out of these breakdowns. Share them. Cipher them shits. Pass them out. Because if they think that we made an impact before, now it's going to be all the way different now. You see what I'm saying? This the type of engagement here where it's though, like I was explaining earlier, that'll put you on another level. It'll put us on another level. It'll put this whole platform on another level. With this type of engagement in media, personnel, and personality. Because this is what everybody is looking for. This is what YouTube is looking for. This is what the live stream format is looking for. And everybody that's scrolling, this is the type of shit that they choose to engage in, man. It's something authentic and honest and genuine. Somebody who is natural for the camera. Because this is who he naturally is. This is who I naturally am. I'm comfortable on camera. I'm comfortable with y'all in the chat. And like I said, everybody can't do that. And like I said, I wouldn't be able to do this without y'all. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be able to do this without y'all. You know how many people we have in here tonight? Do y'all want me to show the numbers, y'all? What we was bringing in tonight, y'all? Let me show y'all the real live numbers in my YouTube studio analytics. Let me show you the engagement we brought in tonight. Check this out. Look how many people we had on the live. During the course of these hours, bro. Check it out. When I start, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. See that? Huh? 11 o'clock. Still holding them. real-time views, strategic fire. My channel, real-time views, no bots. Earlier today, real-time views, no bots this morning. How many people could take y'all in their studio and show that these are real views, no bots? Huh? Yesterday, the day before yesterday, yesterday when I did part 1, outside, real time views. Yesterday, what time we was outside? 10 o'clock, right? All the way until when? Exactly, real time views. Everything, real time. Real shit, ain't no bots here. If it was bots, it won't be in your analytics. Everybody that came and engaging in these lives is real people in real time. Not no bots. Never paid for no bots a day in my life. A day in my life. I don't even know what the fuck that shit is even about. There it is. Check it out. When everybody think that other live was bots, when I had 92,000 views, crazy as hell. All that was real-time views, y'all. And I made sure I screenshotted it. When I was outside, real-time views. No bots. And that was a couple weeks ago when I was outside, September 12th. See that, right? 92,000 views on that live. Real-time views, bro. All right? We had over 71,000 people in there at one time. It's only a matter of time. Never give up on yourself. Keep pushing. Never get discouraged. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Believe in yourself. Try to be consistent as you can and organic and original as you can. Create your own style. Don't try to be like nobody else. Don't watch nobody else content a whole lot if you want to be a content creator, because if you watch their content a lot, it'll start to oversaturate what you got going on. And you'll catch yourself start trying to do shit that they doing and shit like that. No, you got to be in your own zone. This is why I don't watch too many other content creators, because I am a content creator myself. You see what I'm saying? I watch me all day. I pay attention to me all day and what I got going on. But shout out everybody up in here. Everybody that's been up in the chat, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. It's a lot of people up in here. New people tonight, man. Going hard all year. What's up? Planner Girl. Cinnamon Green. Artigo. Going hard. Kyra. Miss Hill. Angela. Rodia. Chat Town Finesse. OG Kicks, the Digital Ghetto, Roxanne's, Tina Sanders, Hots Up Fire, Positive Queen, The Baddie. It's a lot of people up in here. A lot of new people. Duke, Theresa, You Ain't Ready, G Reaper, appreciate y'all, man. Know what I mean? It's 11:30 on the East Coast, man. We about to close out tonight, man. I hope y'all enjoy it. GFTV, the new rebranding of Strategic Fire TV. Thank y'all, all my moderators, flamerators, fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers, all my members, all my followers, all my supporters for rocking with me, man. I appreciate y'all. All the love and all the support. I do. All right. Make sure y'all keep your notifications turned all the way up. You never know when GFTV is going to drop strategically. Like, share, subscribe. Always remember, fear the fire and fear the flames, and stop worried about, oh, I want this. I want that. Oh, I want that. Fuck all at once. Just focus on your needs. Because a lot of motherfuckers be like, no, I don't need it, but I just want it. Man, you don't know what you actually need. So a lot of people say, I don't need this and I don't need that. You don't know what you need. Till what you need is all the fuck you got. Respectfully. Appreciate all the birthday wishes. We up out of here, man. Like, share, subscribe. Always remember, fear the fire, fear the flame. Y'all stay blessed, y'all.